After the result of the Europa League final, I think it's a good idea to try and rebuild Tottenham, and I've taken a bit of initiative, and I've already started the rebuild. This is what the team looks like now. I've sold some really key players. Heung-min Son is gone. Dominic Solanke is on the bench. James Maddison plays for Liverpool now. I'm putting Kulusevski out on the wing. I got that first try. Don't want to hear it. Yeah, I've made some big changes, but this team is going to be absolutely fire. I'm making a point of emphasizing the youth with this team. Mattis Tal, Sarr, Gray, Bergval, and Mikey Moore, who is 16, but he has super high potential. So I'm going to make him start this year for sure. But we also have a bit of experience in there. Young players still, but also still experienced. Dejan Kulusevski's had a lot of experience. Romero's a World Cup winner. You know, Vicario's 27 years old. So we have some older heads, some more experienced heads in this team as well. And we also have quite a lot of money. Having sold everyone, we've raised quite some funds. 321 million is the current budget. So I want to make some signings to add to this team. And we're going to do so with these guys. First of all, Diogo Costa, because he's a really good goalkeeper with very high potential. Vicario is good as well, but Diogo Costa is just better, I think, in my opinion. And then also Willian Pacho, because he's 22 years old and he's got a bit of pace. For Ange Postecoglou's system, English, for the way he plays football, they play with a really, really high line in defense, and they try and catch people offside. And if they're not offside, then they need to be really, really quick and be able to recover. That's why we're going to sign Willian Pacho, because he's 22. He's got high potential, and we're going to find a way to make him even faster. I'm going to sign up both of these guys for sure. And that's going to leave us with still another 200 million. And 200 million into this team? Wow, I could probably buy someone really, really good. Should I buy a striker? Maybe. That could be a good idea, like a really, really good striker. Or I could buy a center mid to replace Bergval or Sarr, even though I want them both to develop and become really, really good. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll buy a striker. I'm not sold on it yet. I just need to buy these two players first. So let me approach to buy these guys and let me come back to you. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're going to get Pacho for 50 million. That's pretty good. And 54.8 million for Diogo Costa. Very, very good. Let me sign him up. Okay, our two signings are made. I'm going to take Romero out. So I'm going to put Pacho in. I'm going to take Vicario out, obviously. I'm going to put Costa in. So Vicario goes onto our bench. And Romero goes onto our bench as well. Probably instead of we've got Danso, maybe. No, come on. We'll put Danso on the bench. We'll put Dragoshin onto the reserves. I could actually use a lot of the remainder of the budget. A lot of it. Not that much, actually. Probably like 100 million to get three really good players for the bench. Maybe three really good backup midfielders. That could be a good idea. Like a backup CDM and two backup center mids, or just straight up like a full midfield. But I don't really want to do that because I really want to start Bergval, Gray, and Sarr. But no, let me forget about the backup midfield right now. Let's do that next year when our players are a bit better. Let's just get a superstar striker. I have 200 million to spend now. I did buy Mattis Tell on a permanent deal, so he's not on loan. He is here permanently. But I think we should just buy a superstar striker. So who could we get? How about Julian Alvarez, 86 overall striker, 24 years old. He still has room to grow, and we can get him for 94 million. So we can he only costs 100 million. So let's offer that. Let's offer 100 million for him. And they're why? Dios mio, eh? Nah. 100.4. 129. Dios mio, eh? Right, we'll do 109. That seems like a fair offer. And they'll say yes. Okay, good. Diego Simeone was a tough man to make deals with, huh? 150 grand a week for Julian Alvarez. I think that seems like a bit of a fair deal. Also, a really good fit for Ange Postecoglou's system. First time this time. Because he's a very fast-paced, high-pressing striker, high energy, plenty of stamina. He's exactly what you want in a modern number 9. He's won everything, I think. Genuinely, everything. Everything he can possibly win, he has won. Yeah, and he's 24. So he's going to start up front for us. I actually think it's a great signing, to be honest. And then we can put Mattis Tell. No, we'll leave Solanke on the bench. Tell goes in the reserve. That's just a rough one for him, mate. Just going to have to firm that, unfortunately. I should buy some backup midfielders. I don't want to, though, because I want Bergval, Gray, and Sarr. I guess I should buy some backup midfielders. Yeah, let me do the responsible thing. I'm going to buy a backup CDM and two backup center mids. They're going to be like 72, 73 rated, though. They're not going to be high rated at all. But we just need the depth. So let me see who I can find. For backup midfielders, I may as well sign some pretty good young players as well if I'm going to start some pretty good young players. Joe Bellingham, Tom Bishkoff, and Lewis Miley. So 2 center mids. Actually, 3 center mids. Yeah, I was supposed to pick a CDM. Oh, well. Well, I want to keep Bellingham and Miley, so sorry, Bishkoff, mate, you're gone. I bet he had a CDM. All right, I'm going to pick up Demir Egetiknaz. He seems good, so just sit him on the bench. We have 2 center mids in the CDM. I'm going to sign these guys up, and then I'm going to simulate the season, but obviously first let me actually sign these guys up. All right, we bought the midfielders. So Odeberg, comes off. Bellingham comes on. Tignaz comes on for DJ Ed Spence. And I'm going to put Miley on for Werner and then put Johnson there. Okay, that seems to work. Starting 11's really, really good. I'm happy with this. We have really good coaches. I'm going to do development plans now, which are very, very boring. I should also probably do contracts. Do I care about any of these guys? Actually, terminate this loan. I don't care about Timo Werner. Also, I don't care about Kevin Danso, respectfully. I don't really care about Reguilon either. I'm just going to let them, I'm just going to let their contracts expire. Now we can put DJ Ed Spence back on the bench. Okay, that works. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm going to do development plans. We don't need to worry about contracts. And I'll see you at the end of our first year. Let's see what we can do with Spurs this year. Hopefully, at least finish top half of the table, considering they're like 17th in real life. Let's see what we can do. We're at the end of the season, and we finished 3rd. Big bounce back from finishing 17th, basically, this Premier League season. Wow, yeah, this is good. Also, we have the best defense, or not one of the best defense in the league, second best, but really, really good. Really, really good. That's way better than I expected to do this year. But yeah, it's the midfield growing, but it's now we have a really, really strong defense, really, isn't it? That's what it really is. Plus quality players, Kulusevski and Alvarez, but the young players really showed up this year. Like Bergval and Sarr are up significantly. So is Gray and so is Mikey Moore as well. Like of our young players, we can sort by age here. Yeah, Mikey Moore is up 5 overall. Gray is up 4 overall. Bergval's up 6. Bellingham and Miley are up 3 and 4 overall as well. That's lovely. Yeah, what is his name? Tignaz. Tignaz is up 3. There you go. First try. Not even worried. Pape Sarr's up 5 as well. And he's going to keep going up as well. Lovely stuff. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. I didn't expect this at all, to be honest. I didn't expect Champions League this year, but we got it. I was kind of using this year as like a sacrificial year to try and get better. Obviously, we didn't win anything this year because we are Spurs after all. So we didn't win any trophies. But my goal is to try and win the Champions League. So let's go to next season and let's see how we can do in our first Champions League season. We're going to get money again. I mean, we still have like 150 million left over from this year. So we'll probably get a good budget next year. And in this next season, we have 231 million. Loads and loads of money. And can I spend it on coaches? In particular, midfield coaches? No, I can't. Damn. Okay, I'm going to take it off defense. I'm going to put it on midfield because we have so many young midfielders. And by so many, I mean literally 6. Like, we have a lot. Do I need to buy any more backup players? Probably. I mean, most of these guys I can sell, to be honest, down here. Porro is good at right back, but maybe we can do better and put Porro on the bench. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is sell all the deadwoods. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really brutal this year. Who do we not need? Whiteman's, he's already leaving. Okay, good. Keeley can go. I don't care about him. Ashley Phillips, we don't need. Emil Højbjerg, we don't need. Same as Ruben. Actually, no, we'll keep Ruben Ward because he's from the youth academy. It'll be funny. Jamie Donnelly, we don't need. Alfie Devine, we don't need. Youngmin Hyuk, we don't need. Even though he is an exciting prospect, I am going to sell him anyway. But shout out Youngmin Hyuk for being good. Maybe in a different simulation we'll be using him. But Mikey Moore potential to be special. We got to use him. We're going to keep Oda Bear as a backup winger. But we don't need Will Lancashire here. We also don't need Alecha Velith. And honestly, we don't really need Matthijs Tel, but I'm going to keep Matthijs Tel anyway. Like I said, my big signing this year is probably just going to be a right back. Although Pedro Porro is good. I don't know. Let me have a look at right backs. What about Achraf Hakimi? That seems like a good option. I mean, for PSG, he's really good at getting up the pitch. It's exactly what Pedro Porro does really well for Spurs. But then also Hakimi has the ability going the other way as well, defending. I think Hakimi's kind of like the ideal right back for Tottenham Hotspur in the way they play, actually. So I'm going to try and sign him. I'm going to go 90 million for Hakimi. They want 109. I'm going to offer 90 anyway because I don't care. They will say yes to this, and they do. All right, so Porro falls to the bench here, and Hakimi starts. Lovely. I don't want to buy anyone else for this team, to be honest. I actually really, really like the starting 11. The bench is pretty good too. Of these guys that are running out of contract as well, I don't care about any of them. As a matter of fact, I might just release them. It's not the meta way to play the game or whatever, but like, come on. We don't need these guys. They're just annoying me. We need Mikey Moore though, that's for sure. We'll keep Ruben Ward as well. It doesn't even cost that much to do their contracts either, with 3 million for Velith. It's no big deal. We may as well keep Youngmin Hyuk on our books. See, now we have 25 players, which is still quite a lot. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. This is good. We're set to go again. Let's run it back this year. Let's see how we can do in the Champions League this year. I don't expect to win it, but I expect to make progress. And I'd love a trophy here. You know, Ange Postecoglou says he always wins a trophy in his second season. I'm going to try and do that in my second season as well, I think. Back at the end of year 2, and goal difference took away our Premier League title. So close. So close. So close. But a good season. Definitely a good season for us. We didn't win the FA Cup. We got knocked out by Liverpool in the quarterfinals, but we did win the Carabao Cup. So I did win a trophy. Let's go. Liverpool won the Champions League though. We got bounced somewhere. Oh my god, we got bounced in the playoff round against Barcelona. Yikes. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, it's not great, is it? And this is what the team looks like. Oi, nice. I like it. Pacho's up to a 90 overall. Van de Ven 89, the captain. I like that. Alvarez 92 rated up front. What a monster. Yeah, we're getting there now. Bergval 87. Yeah. Mikey Moore 81 now too. By the end of next season, Mikey Moore is going to be 85, 86 rated. So Archie Gray's going to be like 87, 88. And Bergval and Sarr might be 90 each. We could be really, really good by the end of next season. Very, very solid on the bench as well. I can't say I'm disappointed by any means. Our highest rated underrated player. Yeah, Julian Alvarez and Diego Costa. Oh, everyone's up 2 or 3 overall. Lucas Bergval's up 5 because he's just an absolute weapon. Achraf Hakimi submitted a transfer request. Is he not playing? Was it Pedro Porro playing? Hakimi got 24 games. Porro got 13. Was Archie Gray playing right back? No, he wasn't. Romero was getting games. Okay. Nah, I don't really know what was going on. Maybe he got injured or something. It's all right though. Hakimi's fine. He's going to play with us. I think he's on a 5-year deal anyway, so he cannot leave. Tiknaz is sharp. Oh yeah, maybe they were. Maybe they're playing Gray at right back and they were playing Tiknaz at CDM. Either way, whatever. I don't care. It's going to work out next season. I just know it. Really want to win the Premier League title next season, but I want to have a better run in the Champions League. I want to get quarterfinals at least, but I mean, ideally semis or something like that. We're into the next season and Daniel Levy's given us loads of money, 254 million to spend. He believes in this team and I do as well, to be honest. But Hakimi's upset and he wants to leave. I don't want to sell Hakimi though. I'm just going to force him to play. It's okay. I could try a bit of bench reformation this year, but actually the bench is really good. Tell is there now instead of Dominic Solanke, but that's okay. Of our starters, our oldest starter is, who is it? Hakimi probably. 27-year-old Hakimi. Yeah, oh my god. Hakimi's our oldest starter. Okay, so we have a really good young team here. I'm actually going to save this money. I'm going to save this money. I'm going to do development plans and we're just going to go because there's no point even buying anyone. Let's see about Hakimi. Yeah, requested to move away. It's okay. I can force him to play. I'm just going to run this back straight away. Let's see what we can do with this team in the Champions League once again. Let's see how far we can go. Hopefully quarterfinals minimum. I've come back a little bit early because we're in a Champions League semi-final against Leipzig. We're also in the FA Cup final against Liverpool. And in the Premier League, we are second, 2 points off Manchester City. We're in another title fight and we're smashing them on goal difference. So we should definitely be up there competing. But first of all, can we get to our first Champions League final? This is the state of the team now, by the way. Mikey Moore's up to an 84. Archie Gray's up to an 86 before the end of the year. Bergval and Sarah are both 90 rated. The whole defense is 90 rated or above. Alvarez and Kulusevski are of 90 rated as well. The only ones that aren't are Gray and Moore. The rest of the team is, which is unbelievable. Let's see. Can we get to a Champions League final? Yeah! 3-0 win away at Leipzig. Mikey Moore, Matis Telle, Julian Alvarez. We're in a Champions League final. Oh my god. That was quick. Took 3 seasons. But now we need to try and win this Premier League. I'd love a wee travel. I would love it. Who's carrying the load for us? Our top scorer. Whoa! 58 games, 57 goals for Julian Alvarez. Dear God. Nah, he's actually carrying us. That is wild. Well, to be fair, Kulusevski 27 and 28. That is crazy stats. That's unbelievable. 31 in the Prem with 5 games to go. Kulusevski, yeah, obviously by far the most assists off that right wing. That is wild. The Alvarez-Kulusevski link-up is unbelievable. And then Lucas Bergval in midfield. Mikey Moore doing well out on that left wing. Pape Sarr, Archie Gray, Achraf Hakimi. Does he still want to leave? He still wants to leave, but he's still cooking. Jesus Christ. Right, so Kulusevski and Alvarez are our main threats. That's our Mo Salah and Sadio Mane kind of thing. Anyway, Liverpool to play. We need wins now in the Premier League, and we're going to win 3-0 against Liverpool. That's good. Sheffield United now. Oh, we lost. Are you serious? How did we lose to Sheffield United? Anyway, we're in the FA Cup final now, and we win the FA Cup. Okay, that's good. We need to keep winning, though, and we beat Leicester. Good. Man United won the Europa League in this simulation. That's interesting. And now we have Ipswich in the last day of the season, and we can win the title. We have better goal difference than Manchester City. We need to win our game and hope they lose. So here we go. Let's win this game at least. Come on, the boys. We do. 3-0. That's good. Dominated the game. Did Man City... Man City lost! No way! Oh my god, we won the Premier League title, didn't we? And we're going to get player of the season as well. It's going to go to Julian Alvarez. No way it doesn't. Yeah, surely. Julian Alvarez wins player of the season, and we did win the title, yes? I have to check these things because I always mess them up. Yes! Let's go! 89 points. We won it on goal difference on the final day. The drama. Oh my god, White Hart Lane is bouncing, and now we have a Champions League title to secure the treble. This would be absolutely insane. This would be a crazy pickup, and this is the course that we've taken this year. We win the Premier League title. We win the FA Cup. Oh, and by the way, we won the Carabao Cup as well. So we completed domestic treble with the hope of winning the Champions League and winning a quadruple. Let's see if we can pull it off. Here we go. Tottenham versus Juventus. This is the team that we're going to go into the final game with, and it's absolutely wildly good. We made some great signings, but the young guys that Spurs already have in real life, in particular Bergval, Gray, Sarr, and Mikey Moore, have really showed up for us. And obviously your doggy as well, Van de Ven, the like. We've kept a lot of Spurs players, but we've bought really well. And can we get a Champions League trophy under our belts? We can. It's a 3-2 win for Spurs. Goals from Julian Alvarez, Matis Tell, and Dejan Kulusevski. Tell off the bench, by the way. They scored with Thuram and Douglas Luiz, but it wasn't enough. We win the Champions League and we win 4 trophies this year. Give me my open top bus parade. Give it to me. Quadruple winners. That is incredible. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Click this video video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go.